Hello everybody, this is Tyler here once again from the Character Workshop, back doing another video at the college. Now, some of you are probably wondering, oh, you uploaded an Angry Birds Mania episode earlier today, what's up with that? Well, last weekend I was actually at my house, because, you know, I was working on my design project there, and yeah, so I decided to film, or at least try to film a few videos. I originally was going to film like 5 or 6 new videos during that weekend, but unfortunately I was able to get 2 done, and one of them was the new Angry Birds Mania episode. And the other one is going to be a new Mindful Mondays, and funny thing about that, I was originally going to upload it last Monday, but unfortunately I forgot about it, so I'll be uploading it this Monday, so stay tuned for that when it comes out. But yeah, and since I'm back at my college, I know some of you are also wondering, oh, don't you normally do these videos outside? Well, take a look at what's going on outside. Yep, straight up snowing. North weather in a nutshell, or whatever. You know what I mean. I don't need to say anything else. But yeah, it's snowing pretty hard outside, and it's like below 30 degrees. There's no way I'm doing a video outside. But the main purpose of this video was to celebrate the anniversary of another thing that I really like. Now, I did something like this 2 years ago, around the same time, with the Mr. Men show. This year is going to be something different. So, I'm sure you guys all know that I do really enjoy the Lego Movie, so yeah, that's what this video is going to be about. It's going to be about, I guess you can kind of say, celebrating the 6-year anniversary of the Lego Movie. So, you know, before I go on any further, I guess I might as well tell you, I guess, my experience with the movie before, you know, getting into anything else I want to talk about. So, I first started seeing the trailer for the movie around summer 2013. I went to see a lot of movies that summer with my best friend at the time. I should probably contact him again, but that's besides the point. So, there was a variety of movies that I saw in the summer of 2013. I saw Monsters University, Despicable Me 2, and several others. I can't really think of any off the top of my head, but yeah. So that was the first time I saw the Lego Movie trailer, and at the time, when I saw the trailer, I was like, okay, it just looked like your typical, you know, like, abnormal guy saves the world kind of story. So at the time, I didn't really think it was going to be that interesting, but boy, was I wrong later on. So comes February 8th, 2014. Now some of you are wondering, oh, but today's February 7th, and the Lego Movie came out February 7th. How come you didn't see the movie on premiere day? I'm honestly not sure. But the day afterwards, I actually finally got to see the movie in theaters, and I saw it with my cousins. And so I went and saw it, and my opinion for the movie went a complete 180. Like, I went from thinking, like, oh, it's just gonna be, like, meh, to, like, oh my god, this is, like, the best fucking thing I've ever seen. So, yeah, ever since I saw that movie, I just, yeah, it has now quickly became my, favorite movie of all time. So, yeah, and then I saw it again in theaters, like, a few weeks later with my mom and what eventually would become my stepdad and my stepbrother. So, and then of course I got the movie on Blu-ray and DVD, so I saw it again on there. So, and I also played the video game. I had it for the Wii U, which, yeah, wasn't really the best, but like, at the time I thought it was really, really cool. Even though it did have a lot of the cutscenes, like a lot of the cutscenes were just actual scenes from the movie, so if you didn't see the movie before playing the game, you'll be very spoiled. So, yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. I'm glad they kind of stopped doing that with, like, other future Lego Movie video game tie-ins. So, yeah, like I said, I was not expecting to really enjoy that movie, but I did. There's like quite a lot to talk about when it comes to that movie, but I can't really think of it off the top of my head. But I do really love the animation. Now, at the time, I thought the movie was completely done in stop motion, like literally every Lego fan video on YouTube, but I was wrong. It was actually done in CGI, but it was made to kind of resemble stop motion with like the way the Lego figures looked and like the way they moved and stuff. So yeah, that part kind of surprised me, but yeah. And the humor is also great. Like, I'm pretty sure there's like a joke at least 1 minute per, like every minute there's like a joke, and like a lot of them do hit the ballpark. It's really funny. And you know, the storyline's really cool. You know, like I said, I thought this was going to be, you know, just a bland, you know, abnormal hero kind of story, but it turned out to be slightly different than I thought it would, so that part's good. Story's really good. And I think that's really all I gotta say. Also, the characters are like really good too. I can't think of any characters I dislike in the movie. Like, all of them have quite the personality and quite the charm. So yeah, it's just an overall great movie. Yeah, it just went from being a movie that I didn't think was gonna be that good to being like top tier, best movie of all time. You can't tell me different. But yeah, I think that's all I really want to say about the Lego movie, and I guess I might as well talk about all the other franchises, like, not franchises, all the other movies that I've seen like after the Lego movie, which there've been like, I think so far 3 other Lego movies that have come out after the original. There was Lego Batman, which I thought was really good. Ninjago I thought was meh. And then the second one came out, and I thought that was really good too. So yeah, 3 out of the 4 movies so far have been fantastic. Who knows what the future will hold for the franchise, especially now that Universal owns the rights to the Lego movies. Well, not the ones that Warner Brothers makes, thankfully, and any of the original characters Warner Brothers makes. Like, you know, Emmett, Wildstyle, Queen Whatever Wanabe, Unikitty, all those characters are still owned by Warner Brothers, which, thank God. And of course, speaking of Unikitty, she also had her own TV show, which is currently on its 3rd season, so that's cool. I've seen a good chunk of episodes, and I think it's pretty good. Pretty decent. Definitely recommend giving it a watch. So yeah, I think, I don't know if I've got anything else to say. Lego Movie is fantastic. So yeah. So if you haven't seen the movie yet, and first of all, I'm honestly very surprised if you haven't, but if you haven't seen the Lego Movie yet, I would definitely recommend giving it a watch. It should be, you know, available on DVD and Blu-ray wherever, and I think it will eventually be on HBO Max, so if you plan on getting that streaming service, definitely watch that. And I'm assuming they're also going to have the sequels on there, so give those a try too, even though Ninjago was pretty meh, but yeah, pretty great movies. Some of my favorites of all time. Like, the Lego Movie, the franchise, I would say, is about, I would say like about this high, and then I think my second favorite animated franchise of all time, Toy Story, would probably be like slightly lower. I mean, they're both great franchises, but I think Lego Movie just kind of does better for me, probably because of the first movie and whatnot. But yeah, let me hear what you guys have to say. If you guys have seen the Lego Movie or any of the Lego movies, feel free to let me know in the comments what you guys think of them. I think they're really awesome. And I'll definitely continue to watch them again and again whenever I have the time and feel like it. So yeah, just overall, very good movies. So, and I think that's about it for this video in general. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more content to come on this channel, especially the new Mindful Mondays that's coming out this Monday. But yeah, that's about it, and this is Tyler from the Character Workshop, signing out.